Is this heated already? And then I was like, oh my God. I was like, I smell like mildew. I think I am sexually attracted to the smell of a new book. I am. I want to talk about stuff because it feels good to talk about stuff, and I like to talk about stuff even though I'm really not buying stuff all that often. We've unlocked a version of my apartment. This is my living room. I'm gonna film in my bedroom, but the lighting is genuinely dog shit. It's so bad. So we're here. This is like, I feel comfortable sharing this because like this isn't even like my second hand wish list. Like this is not my Vinted wish list. It's not my eBay wish list. It's not my like Poshmark. This is not my Facebook Marketplace. So I feel comfortable sharing these, and I thought it would be fun to talk about stuff. Let's talk about some, some things. This is like the slop that's swirling around in like the consumerist ether of Jessica, of Jess. Okay, how should we do this? I should be the smaller subject. How on God's green earth did I do that? We got it. Okay. Cooking with gasoline. All right. I don't really have any of these tabs organized, but there's fragrance, because I am perfume pilled. There's fashion. There's like home decor. I don't think there's any like makeup brands in here, but let's start off with, okay, I need to try Demeter fragrances really soon, or something bad is going to happen. If you don't know what Demeter fragrance is, it's a fragrance house that has every single note, every smell you can think of. Even if you're not into traditional perfumes, if you're into smell and how things smell and like the olfactive experience, like the sensory experience, you go, I like this smell, I like that smell. The chances are is that Demeter has it. Let's just scroll through their list. Also, the thing with these fragrances is that they are quite photorealistic. They have a fragrance, they have dirt, they have like funeral home, they have mildew, and that is a little bit, shut up with Gemini, fuck off. Like, what's Gemini gonna do next? Like, wipe my ass? Like, why do I need Gemini to do the most simple thing for me? Like, I don't need Gemini to do that. There's a thunderstorm, there's a book scent there. Yeah, those are like a little bit more freaky ones. Like, personally, I'm not getting, okay, I would smell dirt. I'm not getting mildew. That's like, oh my God, you guys. Tangent, I'm gonna tell you a little story. This is why I think mildew is the worst thing to smell like pissy, shitty, musty. Now, they're all bad objectively, but I think that like, honestly, mildew is kind of up there. I have a portable washing machine. Laundry is not an amenity in this building. I don't know why. It very well could be. The thing is, at my old apartment and just now, I like to do chores at such an inconvenient time. Like, there really is just, I'm not gonna say no way, but I'm not disciplined enough. Like, something is going on, like hyper deficit. Like, there is something going on ADHD that's like, I can't like, why would I spend normal laundromat hours doing laundry when I could reserve laundry for like a 2 a.m. kind of thing? So in my old building, I would normally, like, laundry was normally done between the hours of like 11 p.m. to like 3 a.m. Anyway, so when we moved into this building, there's no laundry. I was like, okay, I obviously need like a portable washing machine, just because I want the autonomy to have clean clothes anytime, anywhere. I don't want to have to wait or depend on a laundromat. I've been using the portable washing machine for like almost a year now, and it's really nice. A few weeks ago, I need a few clothes also, plus like my sheets to be clean. And I'm like, okay, I really don't feel like, it was like a busy day, lazy day. I was like, I'm gonna go to the laundromat. The laundromat is like less than 2 blocks away from my house. I go to the laundromat, wash my clothes. I use like the biggest washer just because I want ample space and da 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 da. I take them out. Everything smells fine. Like, I can't really tell. I take my clothes back to my apartment to air dry in my home. I'm not paying like, like an extra $5 to like put them in the dryer. Mind you, thank God I didn't, right? Because sometimes I do, especially for sheets. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna put these in the dryer whatever. So my work pants, like my barista work pants, they dry within like 24 hours, and then I wear them to work like maybe like the next day, 2 days later. I take a shower, I'm feeling good, like I had just washed my hair, I put on perfume, 7 in the morning, and I'm ready to go open at my job. I get on the train, I sit next to this woman, and she is like audibly, visibly like turning away from me, like now, okay, mind you, I think nothing of it because I have gotten that before. I've gotten it on my perfume though. Like, it has happened to me more than once, and it's kind of annoying, like, that you're sitting next to someone who's putting on this entire fucking performance, but it's like, I think about it and I'm like, okay, would you rather me stink? Like, would you rather me stink? I understand that strong perfume is, and this is why now I try to get ready earlier and like spray my perfume at least an hour before I'm leaving the house so it all settles, so it's not like fresh, you know, like stark, sharp perfume smell. But I'm always like, okay, babe, would you rather I stink? Like, what's going on here? So I thought she was doing all this because of my perfume. Mind you, she's like really like covering her nose, like turned away, and I'm like, do I stink? Like, I was like, oh my god, there's no way I stink though. Like, I just took a shower. I get off the train, I get to work, I'm bending down, and and then I catch a whiff. I'm like, something smells kind of weird. About like 20 more minutes goes by. I'm obviously a body. I'm a person in motion, and I'm like, I'm like, what is that smell? I'm like, Jessica, what is that smell? Like, I'm like, something smells kind of, you know, like, you can only brush it off so many times. By the third time, I'm like, okay, that smell is too close to be something just in my proximity. The smell is me. I have to locate the smell. So I'm looking at sniffing. I bend down, I smell my pants. You guys, I don't know how I didn't catch it before. I actively smell like mildew. I smell like the moldiest mildew, and it's the fucking washing machine. It's the fucking washer from the stupid laundromat. And then I was like, oh my god. I was like, I smell like mildew. And I obviously have to finish my shift smelling like mildew. I'm really embarrassed. Luckily, I'm with a coworker that like gun to his head. He could not notice these things. But I'm like, oh my god. But like, mildew is just such an invasive, horrible smell. Like, and the thing with mildew is like, it's inescapable. Like I smell like funk, sure, go take a shower. I smell pissy, I shouldn't be smelling pissy. I'm not a child, I shouldn't be smelling shitty either. But it's like, mildew is not musty. Like, mildew, I smell like mildew at my big age. I smell like mildew. So I get home after my shift, and then I go to check the other clothes that we're washing in that load that are air drying. Unfortunately, they smell like mildew. They smell like shitty ass mildew. Luckily, it really wasn't a big load. It was like a few shirts, my work pants. Unfortunately, it was my sheets, and my pillowcases. But I smelled like mildew. That woman was hooting, hollering, putting on an Oscar-worthy performance because I genuinely smelled, and then worst of all, I smell like mildew and perfume. God bless that lady, that poor woman. It's a good thing I was only on that train for like 3-4 stops, because like, oh my, trapped. Okay, oh my, also, some of my family was in town, and then I went to dinner. On the way to dinner, I'm on the C train uptown. Holy shit, this girl sits next to me. Beautiful girl, by the way. Beautiful girl. Mildew. And it's like, hey, this is not coming from a place of judgment. I see you. I've been there. I was just there. I 2 stops ago. I was just there. But it's like, holy shit, now I understand what that woman was going through. It felt like I was trapped. Like, I was in literal jail. I was trapped. But I got up and I moved to a different cart. I didn't like stay on the same cart, because I do think it is quite mean. And you know, I really hope that girl has some really loving people in her life that hopefully told her like, hey, my love, you do smell like mildew. So that was a little tidbit in the life of in the very glamorous life of JESYCU. Anyway, I say that to say, I will never get mildew. Sorry, I never get mildew. I wouldn't get mildew. I wouldn't get dust. I wouldn't get funeral home. That's a little bit too freaky for me. But they have such, like, so fun. Beeswax, basil, black tea, yum, butterscotch, Caribbean sea, chocolate milk, churros. What does that say? Christmas in New York, Christmas tree, chrysanthemum, coconut, dandelion, dirt. They do have their dust, earthworm. You know, if you're into that. Needless to say, I'm really into this fragrance house, and I've already loaded up my cart. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. First, we have First Love. I love the concept. Next is Clean Skin, fuzzy sweater. Ooh, pixie dust. I just love it because of the name, and I feel like it's really, really cute. Also in my car, I have linen, I have sunshine. I'm so curious as to what that smells like. Oh my goodness. Pure soap, kind of boring, but they also have a laundromat smell that I want to try. They have dirt, which is, it got so popular. This is now back ordered. It kind of like went viral. I want to smell this so badly. So badly. They have New Baby, Mountain Air. This is a freebie. I didn't get this. Paperback. Oh my God. Genuinely could be, not, could be, I am, like, I think I am sexually attracted to the smell of a new book. I am. I could dig my nose in there. And quite frankly, I'm not going to keep going because it's going to get graphic. Petrichor, Thunderstorm. Holy shit. They also do have a wet garden, which I want to try, but it's like, okay, girl, how many petrichor rain scents can you like, you know, put in your cart? A petrichor note just means so much to me, and I don't know how the hell they do it. This is whatever. The things I post on YouTube, sure. What the hell, sure. Anyway, I'm on my fiber journey. Last night I had these. And then I had half a can of black beans, and then I had a side salad with rotisserie chicken, and it was kind of the most, like, think dog food for humans. Like, the only thing that didn't make it dog food-esque was the fact that it wasn't like chopped up. Had I chopped up that meal, I would have had dog food for dinner. It would have been dog food. However, it was 14 grams of fiber. I don't want to call it a journey because it is going to have to be just like a very incremental implementation of lifestyle changes, but I want to think more about my health. I do think, though, if you are trying to be intentional about your fiber intake, you do have to have at least one meal and a snack per day that's just nasty as shit. Like, it's just gonna kind of have to be boo-boo as fuck. Like, you're gonna have to beans, avocado, chickpea, lentils. What else? We're talking about food now. Let's keep talking about food. This, I normally am so averse to kind of like trendy, modern food packaging. The Grava olive oil, that would have to be on sale for like 50 cents for me to buy it. Like, I'm just so, something repels me. Earlier this summer, I was at my friend's house. She's heating up a leftover sandwich. She puts this on a sandwich. She gives me a bite. I have to get involved with that. Gia Di Nio Sando, like Sando? Sando. Yuck. Anyway, it was so good though. It was really good. And I need that. Sometimes I think it's important to identify when you kind of just like the packaging of something. And I know I just shit on that food brand's packaging like 30 seconds ago, but I am so drawn to and enticed by this perfume house's packaging. Like, I just kind of want it just for the packaging. I love the way this bottle looks. I love the illustration. I love the font. I like the typography. Everything works. Everything works. I'm aroused. Like, whoa. This has notes of motor oil, frankincense, mud, yum, rubber tires, damp log, cut metal, and black pepper. Oh my God, like the mud, the damp log. I've wanted to get something from Lovers Never Die for years now. It's a small business that I found on Twitter. Maybe I think it went like viral on Twitter a few years back. I love this pocket knife that they have going on here. It says take no shit, and then on the other side it said lovers never die. I also love this pocket notepad. It says let the tide show you where you belong. I'm really into this in a really crazy way, and I want it. I should have really gotten their lighters when they had the moonlight ones. Actually, no. I think by the time they had the moonlight ones and I found out about them, they were sold out, and they've been sold out ever since, and I don't think they're gonna make more. Their custom carabiners are really cool. I love their lockets. Is this heated already? Imagine this, but portrait of a lady on fire, and then also moonlight. Like, shit. Should have gotten on that. Okay, I'm pretty sure what's remaining in this window is clothing. So let's talk about clothes. Cotton is killing it. First of all, they're running their Instagram ads on my iPhone like it is someone's personal job. Like, and I'm sure it is. What did Julian Casablanca say? Like, I like that. I hate that I like the things from Urban Outfitter. If I was going to buy this $80 top, babe, let me try it on. Like, what? Why do they not have a store in New York City where you can try all this bullshit on? And maybe they do, and I'm talking out of my ass, but I've been to 2 locations. I've been to their LES and their Copper Hill location. Bupkis. Like, what's going on? This modular button sweater is me in a really crazy way. I love that you can remove the sleeves and it becomes like a short sleeve knit. I love the detail of like, they almost kind of look like grommets. I love how oversized the buttons are. They look like brass even. I love the silhouette of this blouse. I love how it's really structured on the sides. But like the top is a little bit more free flowing. These buttons are so cute. I love the satin. Let's see if it's 100% satin. Probably not. What the fuck is Eco Viscose? It's a more sustainable plant-based regenerated cellulose fabric from plant-based pulp, or often wood pulp. It's a semi-synthetic fiber. I'm sure with shipping and taxes and all that brouhaha, almost $150 for this blouse. Like, it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. However, let me show you. Through the city, so be good or I'll be tempted. Temper tantrum, said I love you, never meant it. You was handsome. 100% silk blouse from BCBG. She's wrinkly, but she's fire. Like, $5 on Vinted. I almost kind of respect like people who don't really look at the secondhand market as an option, and like who would buy something like this, because I think you're a sucker. This is fab. I love the color. It's not worth $175. But I love how sheer it is. I do think it's a little bit sexy. I love this color. And not to like slob on Vinted snob, but I'm pretty sure I can find this on Vinted as well. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna have to eat my words. Like, this is fire. This is good. I'm really, yeah. Ugh, I love the shade of blue. I kind of used to be like a very staunch blue anti, but I love like a cornflower blue. I love a royal blue. I'm loving this like powdery baby blue, and I like the twisted tea a lot. I think it's just like, I really love this kind of like elevated basic. So many brands are trying to bite off Cuckoo Intimates nachos and come out with their own pointel lines, but I really do like cottons. I love the detail. Like, I love this scoop neck. Like, I really do feel like this would work for me because it is a scoop neck, and I'm learning that I like to show off my, what is this called? Like your décolletage, like your décolleté, and like my collarbones. And I think it makes up for the fact that I have quite a short torso and I don't want to accentuate my torso. So this is so cute. I don't know why it's $70. Now knowing what I know, after working in like a fucking fake ass pretentious, like sustainable fucking stupid ass, like small business NYC shop for over a year, I'm like, this did not, like, I'm sure this took like pennies to make, and then the fact that it's like sold for $70 is, it's nuts. Same with this quarter sleeve. I love the deep V. I love how accentuated the pointelle is and how it's like almost kind of sheer. It feels so good. I really do not think there are many better feelings than to buy something that is quite expensive but have it be worth every single penny. I have Climax's baby tee. It's like the red book fantasy shirt. It was around $100. I bought it in store on like a very cold, like silly afternoon with my friend Jasmine, and didn't have the money for it, mind you, did not have the money for it at all. When the weather finally warmed up and I wore it on a very regular basis, like I still do, and I started getting compliments, it's not like I needed people's validation that it was a good shirt, but like it is a damn good shirt. Like I wish every single baby tee like had this template. This beautiful black miniskirt from Lauren Perrin has been on my wish list after seeing it on Instagram for like quite a while now, and it'll go on sale and then I just like I can't bite the bullet and just do it. Well, because I mean, look at the fucking price. It's like $200. Actually, how let's play a game. What is 180 pounds in US dollars? I'm gonna say it's $220. Yeah. You know, inshallah, one day we do get to a point where I can treat myself and get myself a $245 skirt. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Gorgeous skirt, however. Gorgeous skirt, like the belt detail, the grommets. DG Studios is another like cotton-esque store that I do fall victim to. I love like almost all of their pieces all the time. I've just gotten comfortable with wearing tank tops and showing my shoulders for the first time, I think, since I was like 12 years old. Like, I don't know what has happened. Look at that. Oh my God. That detail is so cute. Like, shut up. And there is something quite like Damson Matter, almost like Ghani-esque element about this. But this collared shirt, first of all, baby, why is this less expensive than a tank top? One of my mutuals, Isa2, featured this shirt in a video, and I ran to the website. Like, you know how you connect with a piece of clothing, furniture, even like a toy, like you connect with something so instantaneously. I love a convertible. I love a transformer. I love a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1. Now, I think fashion is inherently like you can mix and match and like manipulate your clothes to have them look and fit however you want. But I just love like variety and variability already kind of considered when it comes to the development of clothing. Like, oh my God. I feel like that's it for clothing. Let's go into like home decor stuff. I have had to kind of develop a knack for decorating my house. As you can see, it's not done yet. But if you knew what we were working with before, this cutlery set from Fool's Gold is perfect. It's perfection. I love how kind of like short and stout everything is. They do have these in multiple colors. I feel like we've all had a craft that's been on our to-do list for years and years on end, but life and society and work and Instagram and that damn iPhone gets in the way of our creative endeavors. Mine is a air dry clay like tea light candle holder, and then something like this, but think air dry and painted and like all cutesy for my long candles. Like, imagine this and that. I love this candle holder from Firm Living. Love the aluminum. I feel like it'd be such a great contrast with like, I have like a burgundy, imagine like a burgundy candle. My roommate's sleeping. Holy shit, hang on. I don't like the brass. And they also have a tea light version. Polka dots are timeless, but the fact that they've kind of like come back into the trend cycle with homeware and clothing, I've forgotten how like good a polka dot is. Like these polka dot ceramic bowls, you guys, Since we are already on Etsy, I guess let's stay on Etsy. This studded like mug and saucer set is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm pretty this cup from Omakase. Forget that my latte art skills are self-taught because I'm like, why can't I do that? And it's like, girl, there's a reason why you can't do that. I have a robe from Piglet in Bed that's been on my wish list for so long. I didn't understand how much I needed a robe until recently for some reason. Sometimes I'm doing my routine in my bed. Oh, I forgot a product, but I'm still naked. Like, you know what would fix that? I just put on a robe and then I walk to the bathroom like, this kitchen mat that just says kitchen from Per Diem is quite basic. However, I love the contrast and colors, and I just kind of like, I love when things are just kind of like on the nose like this. Like it's so, I think it's quite cute. Something is very bizarre about this candelabra from Gardenair, and I like it. I love of the candles that they used to put in there. Like I love the silver with this like orange color with, yeah, it's tin. So we have a tapestry that covers this wall, and it's because I don't know if you can see like that horrible like ugly mixed wood thing going on, but it is on that wall as well, and it just clashed with the apartment so badly. Like we just need something to cover it, so we do have that tapestry. I like it. It's like a horse thing. I like this tapestry too. Like it's so cute. I don't think we're gonna do tapestry anymore just because it's so heavy to hang up. I do think this is gonna be our first and last tapestry, but wouldn't this be so, like, imagine this right here. That would be so cute. These waterfall nymphs. Fence is a stationery and concept store that I loved when I was living in Korea. This keychain is really cute. Also cute. I like the concept of a hard cover, like a hard shell notebook even more. I do have one from Thens. They are quite of a bit to write in, but like, this little booklet is so cute. I think it fits like photo cards and like postcards. I think it like cards that are as big as like a Polaroid picture. I love the colors. I love the design. And I think these gloves are really sick with the studded stars. Okay, well, that was all the things that I am looking at, eyeing, thinking about, probably will not buy. Let me know what kind of products have been bouncing around in your brain in the comment section. Bye.